Hello students, for class 10, in this video I will give you solutions of some important sums from exercise 4.1 and exercise 4.2. First, sum number 1 of 2. First, sum number 1 of the sum is the area of a rectangular plot is 528 meter square. The length of the plot in meters is 1 more than twice its breadth. We need to find the length and breadth of the plot. Okay. Let length be x meter and breadth be y meter. Then you are given area is 528. That is, area means length into breadth. That is x into y is equal to 528. It is equation number 1. And you are given that the length of the plot, that is x, is 1 more than twice its breadth. Twice the breadth means 2y, 1 more means plus 1. So x is equal to 2y plus 1. Now from the equation 1 and 2 we can write first what we have. X into y is equal to 528. Now in place of x we will replace x by 2y plus 1. So y into 2y plus 1 is equal to 528, which implies 2y square plus y minus 528 is equal to 0. This implies 2y square. Now this is the Middleton factor. 528, two factors 33 and 32. Difference is 1. So Middleton factor will be 2y square plus 33y minus 32y minus 528 is equal to 0, which implies y into y common, 2y plus 33 minus 16 common, 2y plus 33 is equal to 0. Now this implies two factors y minus 16 and 2y plus 33 is equal to 0. Then what we have? 2y minus 16 is equal to 0 and 2y plus 33 is equal to 0. There is y is equal to 16 and y is equal to minus 33 by 2. Now measurement, that is length, breadth, etc. since cannot be negative. Therefore being negative, y being negative, minus 33 by 2, this value is rejected. Therefore we have y is equal to 16. Y means breadth. Breadth is equal to 16 meter. As breadth is equal to 16 meter, therefore length is equal to 2y plus 1, that is 2 into 16 plus 1, that is equal to 33 meter. Pause.
That.
Now sum number 3 of 2. Rohan's mother is 26 years older than him. The product of their ages in years, 3 years from now will be 360. We would like to find Rohan's present age. Let Rohan's present age be x years. Therefore his mother age will be 26 years older, means x plus 26 years. This is his mother's present age. Now after 3 years, obviously Rohan will be 3 years older more, that is x plus 3 years, and his mother will also be same, more 3 years, that is x plus 26 present plus 3, that is equal to x plus 29 years. Now according to the question you are said after 3 years the product of their ages will be 360. There is x plus 3 into x plus 29 is equal to 360. Now let us multiply x square plus 29x plus 3x plus 87 is equal to 360. There is x square plus 32x minus 273 is equal to 0. Now 273 factors 39 and 7. X square plus 39x minus 7x minus 273 is equal to 0. Now from the first two, x is common. As x is common, so it will be x plus 39. Now from the next two, minus 7 is common. So x plus 39 is equal to 0. Now the two factors are x plus 39 and x minus 7 is equal to 0. Therefore x plus 39 is equal to 0 implies x is equal to minus 39. It is rejected because age cannot be negative. And x minus 7 is equal to 0, that is x is equal to 7. It implies that Rohan's present age is 7 years. And therefore his mother's present age is 7 plus 26, that is 36 years. So this is the solution of the third sum of 2. Fourth sum of 2. A train travels a distance of 480 km at a uniform speed. If the speed had been 8 km per hour less, then it would have taken 3 hours more to cover the same distance. We need to find the speed of the train. Okay, in this case, let the usual speed of the train be x. Now, it would take time to travel 480 km, will be 480 by x. Now it is given that if the speed had been 8 km per hour less, what is the usual speed? X. Now the present speed will be 8 km per hour less, so it will be x minus 8 km per hour. And time taken, time means distance by speed, that is 480 by x minus 8. Now this time is 3 hours more than the previous one. So according to the question, we can write 480 by x minus 8 minus 480 by x is equal to 3. Now let us solve this one, this equation. This is linear equation in one variable. There is one variable equation. This is actually quadratic equation, not linear. This is the quadratic equation. So LCM x into x minus 8, it will be 480x minus 480x minus minus plus 3840 is equal to 3. Now this two cancels. Now cross multiplication will give you, that is x square minus 8x is equal to 3840 by 3, 1280, which implies x square minus 8x minus 1280 is equal to 0. Now two factors of 1280 that will give 8 is 40 and 32. So x square minus 40x plus 32x minus 1280 is equal to 0. Now this implies from the first two x is common, so x minus 40, and from the last two 32 is common, so 32 into x minus 40. So two factors will be x minus 40 into x plus 32 is equal to 0. Now x minus 40 is equal to 0 gives x is equal to 40, and x plus 32 is equal to 0 gives x is equal to minus 32. Now since the speed of the train cannot be negative, so this value is rejected. So usual speed of the train is 480 km per hour, and changed speed of the train is 40 minus 8, that is 32 km per hour. Now exercise 4.2, sum number 1. What it said? Find the roots of the following quadratic equations by factorization. Now for 1, I am solving first sum number 3. root 2 x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2 is equal to 0. Now since this is the middle term factor, let us multiply the last two terms. Root 2 into 5 root 2. There is 5 root 2 into root 2, that is equal to 10. Now from this 10 we need to bring 7. So 10 means it is 5 into 2. So 5 into 2 10, again 5 plus 2 7. Clear? 5 plus 2 7. So for this we can write root 2 x square plus 2x plus 5x plus 5 root 2 is equal to 0. Now root 2 and 2. 2 means root 2 into root 2. So root 2 is common and x is common. So let us take common root 2x. What remains? X plus root 2 plus, from the last 2 take 5 common. So 5 common, x plus root 2. So what are the two factors? X plus root 2 into root 2x plus 5 is equal to 0. Now x plus root 2 is equal to 0 implies x is equal to minus root 2, and root 2x plus 5 is equal to 0 implies x is equal to minus 5 by root 2. Therefore two roots of this quadratic equation will be minus root 2 and minus 5 by root 2. Again from 1 I am giving you the solution of sum number 4. 2x square minus x plus 1 by 8 is equal to 0. First, what we will do to make it more simple, it is, let us multiply the whole equation by 8. So 8 to 16 x square minus 8x plus 1 by 8 into 8, that is 1, is equal to 0. Now what happens? By this fraction part is removed. Now this is a middle term factor. 16 1 just 16. Now we need to bring minus 8. 4 into 4 16, 4 plus 4 8. So for the middle term factor we can write 16x square minus 4x plus 1 is equal to 0. Now from the first two 4x is common, so 4x minus 1, and from the last two numbers we will take common minus 1, so 4x minus 1. Therefore we have two factors 4x minus 1 and 4x minus 1. Now 4x minus 1 is equal to 0 implies x is equal to 1 by 4, and another 4x minus 1 is equal to 0 implies x is equal to 1 by 4. Both the factors same, but we have to show it separately. Now the roots are, that is, since it is a quadratic equation having power 2, so there are two roots. So what are the two roots? There is 1 by 4 comma 1 by 4. These two roots are real and equal. Now from exercise 4.2 sum number 3, find two numbers whose sum is 27 and product is 182. Sum is 27, therefore if one number is x, another number will be 27 minus x. Now according to the question, product of the numbers, as one number is x and another number is 27 minus x, therefore their product x into 27 minus x is equal to 182. Now let us multiply 27x minus x square minus 182 is equal to 0. Now let us write the equation in this form: x square minus 27x plus 182 is equal to 0. Now 82, two factors will be 14 and 13, so that their sum will be 27. So x square minus 14x minus 13x plus 182 is equal to 0. Now from the first two x is common, so x is common, x minus 14. Now from the last two common is 13, so minus 13, then x minus 14. Now x minus 14 into x minus 13 is equal to 0 implies x minus 14 is equal to 0 implies x is equal to 14, and x minus 13 is equal to 0 implies x is equal to 13. Now whenever x is equal to 14, one number is 14, another number will be 27 minus 14, 13. And when one number is 13, another number will be 27 minus 13, that is equal to 14. So the two numbers that we have, 13 and 14. Hence two numbers are 13 and 14. Now sum number 4. Find two consecutive positive integers, sum of whose squares is 365. Let one number be x, then another number. Since consecutive number, it means number is next to the given number. So one number is x, another number will be obtained by adding 1. So it is x plus 1. Now according to the question, sum of their squares. So square of x is x square plus, sum means plus, plus. A square of the second one, x plus 1 whole square is equal to 365. Now x square. This is x plus 1 whole square, there is x square plus 2x plus 1 is equal to 365. Now if we bring 365 to the left hand side, it will be 2x square plus 2x minus 364 is equal to 0. Now let us take 2 common, that is let us divide the whole equation by 2. So x square plus x minus 182 is equal to 0. This implies x square plus 14x minus 13x minus 182 is equal to 0. That is two factors will be x common, x plus 14, and minus 13 common, x plus 14 is equal to 0. So x plus 14 and therefore the two factors are x plus 14 into x minus 13 is equal to 0. Now x plus 14 is equal to 0, that is x is equal to minus 14. It is rejected because in the question it is said find two consecutive positive integers. So as this is negative, so this value is rejected. And x minus 13 is equal to 0 gives x is equal to 13. Therefore one number is 13. Therefore another number will be 13 plus 1 14. Therefore two consecutive numbers are 13 and 13 plus 1 14. Okay. Now exercise 4.2, sum number 6. First let us read the sum. A cottage industry produces a certain number of pottery articles in a day. It was observed on a particular day that the cost of production of each article in rupees was 3 more than twice the number of articles produced on that day. If the cost of production on that day is rupees 90, find the number of articles produced and the cost of each article. Okay. Let the number of articles produced be x. That is, you supposed that on a certain day x number of pottery articles were produced. Now cost of production of each article, what is said? Cost of production is 3 more than twice the number of articles. Twice the number of articles, 2x. 3 more means plus 3. So cost of production of each article is equal to rupees 2x plus 3. Now total cost of production, number of article into cost of one article, that is x into 2x plus 3. But you are given that total cost of production is 90. Therefore x into 2x plus 3 is equal to 90, which gives 2x square plus 3x minus 90 is equal to 0. Now this is a quadratic equation. 2 into 90, that is 180. Now 12 into 15, this is 180. Now 15 minus 12 is equal to 3. So 2x square minus 12x plus 15x minus 90 is equal to 0. Now from the first two terms, what is common? 2x common. So x minus 6 plus From the next two terms, there is last two terms, 15 is common. So 15 is common means x minus 15, 6 is 90, so 6 this is. So two factors are 2x plus 15 and x minus 6 is equal to 0. Now either 2x plus 15 is equal to 0, this gives x is equal to minus 15 by 2. As x is the number of particles produced and number of particles produced cannot be negative or fraction, therefore x is equal to minus 15 by 2, this value is rejected. Then other factor x minus 6 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 6. Hence number of particles produced is 6 and cost of each article 2x plus 3. So 2 into 6 plus 3, 12 plus 3, 15. Now students, listen. From exercise 4.1 and 4.2 I have given you the solution of some important sums. Now in my next video I will give you the solution of some important sums from exercise 4.3 and 4.4. Okay.